Hello, and thank you for your purchase of the Atomizer Disinfection Machine. Today we will be reviewing the unboxing and proper setup of your new machine. You will notice inside the box that there are three main components to the unit: the machine, the hose, and the wand. Each unit is tested at the factory to ensure proper operation, so after doing so they seal it in a plastic enclosure. Upon removal of the enclosure, you may find a small amount of water inside the unit or moisture inside of the bag. This is nothing to be concerned about, it is just from the testing. Now that you have unpackaged your unit, I will show you a few key components of the machine and how to install your high pressure hose. To begin, the power switch is located in front of the rear tire. Simply reach under and press the power switch forward or back in order to turn the unit on or off. Above this, you will find the cord wrap, which will also house all of your hosing when wrapped up. Above, you will find your additional nozzle. Currently, the green nozzle is in the storage spot, and that is your 3-gallon-per-hour nozzle. Above that, we have the easy carry handle, which makes carrying this unit very easy. To the front of the machine, we have the pull handle, which makes transporting it while on the floor easy and about knee height. In the front of that, you will find a hole. This hole makes draining the unit very simple. Around the back of the machine, you will find the fill port cover. Simply lift the cover and pour in your disinfectant of choice. On the rear of the machine, you will find the high pressure connection port. To install the hose, simply press back on the collar, slide the hose into the port, and press until the locking ring locks. Your hose is now locked in. Assembly of the Atomizer's wand is a simple task to perform. After unboxing all the components, you will find three separate pieces: the wand, the trigger assembly, and one of the nozzles. The red cap nozzle is the 1-gallon-per-hour nozzle, and the green capped nozzle, which is already located in the front of your machine's storage spot, is a 3-gallon-per-hour nozzle. To assemble the wand, you will need three separate tools: a 5/8 open-end wrench, 9/16 open-end wrench, and a 7/16 open-end wrench. Let's begin. To assemble the wand, simply place the wand assembly into the trigger assembly until it completely seats. Next, slide the nut onto the threads and tighten finger tight until it seats. Lastly, take your 5/8 open-end wrench and tighten the nut until it's completely firmly seated. It is important that you tighten that nut tight enough so that you do not have a leak occur after the fact. Next, we will install a nozzle into the end of the wand. First, remove the cap, and then place the nozzle into the end of the wand. After screwing the nozzle down finger tight, then it is important to use the box end of your 7/16 open-end wrench to tighten the nozzle the rest of the way. There is no need to over-tighten the nozzle. Just tighten it until it stops. Your wand is now assembled and ready for use. Now that your unit is fully assembled, I will now demonstrate for you the proper filling and priming of your unit. At this point, it is especially important for you to adhere to the proper PPE guidelines set by your chemical manufacturer. For this demonstration, I will not be applying chemical because I would need a face mask. Let's begin. First, fill your unit with the desired chemical. It is important for the unit to maintain at least 1 gallon inside of its tank for it to keep proper prime. Next, take the end of your high pressure hose and return it to your solution tank. While holding it over, activate your unit and allow it to prime for a full 20 seconds. You will notice after 20 seconds, you will not see any more air pockets coming from the end of the hose. Your hose is now primed. Now that your hose is completely primed, we need to connect it to the wand assembly. To do so is simple. Pull back on the collar at the end of the hose and slide it on the nipple of the wand. Release the collar and you are locked. The most important part of the priming process is actually priming the upper wand assembly. To do so, we will activate the unit to press the trigger in short bursts to release the air out of the end of the nozzle. Again, while holding the nozzle away from your face, we will activate the unit. To press the trigger and release, you will notice a small amount of spit or spattering coming from the end of the nozzle. After approximately 5 times, that will stop and the unit is primed. Your atomizer is now ready for use. If you have any questions or needs, please feel free to reach out to us. Again, thank you for your purchase of the Atomizer.